Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. So it is the 5th of November. I record these way ahead of time. So it's day 5 of No Shave November and it's election night, hence my shirt. Now, what better to watch the election than a good meal like, I don't know, shrimp enchiladas with jalapeno sauce?
Brilliant.
Oh, hells yeah. So that's what we're going to do today. So in my bowl here, I got my shrimp. Now, you might ask yourself, how much shrimp? Well, friends, as always, all of the ingredients, their amounts, and the directions are down below in the description section. Now, I'm making a little bit more than what that recipe says, so I'm going to do my best not to say any amounts out loud. Let's go.
Hit it! Hit it. Hit it.
Okay, so I got my shrimp. I'm going to hit them with some olive oil.
Hit it.
A little binder there. And then a good healthy pinch or two of salt and pepper. We'll get that all mixed up, get that evenly coated, and then onto a baking dish. Right now, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to cook these for about 6 to 8 minutes and get them done. And then we're going to take them out and let them cool. So once that happens, we'll be back with you for the next step. We'll see you then. Alrighty, shrimp's out of the oven. I gave it about 5 minutes to cool. Then we diced it up into nice bite-sized little chunks. Now, let's make the innards for our enchiladas, and we'll do that at the stove. See you there. Alrighty, we're over here at the stove. I got my skillet on medium-high heat. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. And wait for that to shimmer. Alright, we have achieved shimmerage, so in goes our minced garlic. We'll give that about 30 seconds. Then we will add our onions and cook those until they're good and translucent, or at least till we can see through them.
Logical.
If I didn't mention it before, I've lowered my oven temperature to 350 degrees.
You didn't.
Alrighty, after 3 minutes, I'm happy how those are looking. Now in goes my shredded cabbage. And I cheated, I bought it pre-shredded.
A clever and diabolical scheme.
I can shred my own cabbage.
If you say so.
But why not let the experts do it?
Why not indeed?
In goes our carrots. Boy, this is sounding more and more healthy. Our chipotles and adobo, diced of course, and our spinach. We're going to get all that mixed together and let that cook until the spinach starts to wilt. I'm guessing it's going to take about 5 minutes. Whether this tastes good or not at the end, it sure looks pretty. Alright, those veggies have been going for about 5 minutes. The spinach is good and wilted. Now I'm going to stir in my bite-sized shrimp. And we'll get that all evenly mixed. Alright, then we're going to remove that from the heat. So the guts are done. Now we need to make the sauce. That's what we're doing next. Alright, so the filling's made. Let's get that sauce made. So, with the saucepan on medium-high heat, we're going to add our butter and get it melted. Alright, now the butter's melted. We're going to mix in our flour gradually, whisking the whole time, making ourselves a roux. Once your flour is fully incorporated and you've been stirring it for about a minute, then we're going in with the chicken stock. Gonna whisk that for another minute or two. Then in goes our sour cream. We'll mix that till it's fully incorporated. Now our jalapenos. You can use garlic powder, but I'm using some vampire killer from Spiceology. Good stuff. Get that all mixed in until we don't see the garlic powder, or in my case, vampire killer anymore. Turning off the heat. Stirring in some of my cilantro, reserving some for garnish to make it look pretty at the end. All right, let's construct some enchiladas.
Hit it.
All right, as I said before, my oven is preheated 350 degrees. You can do these like you normally do enchiladas, getting yourself a big old bacon dish and making your enchiladas, cover them with the sauce, chuck them in the oven. With the craziness that happens at the Galley of the Sun, here at the Oasis, and people showing up for dinner at different times, depending on when they get off work, I like making them individually like this. So I'm going to do this also. So I've got a enchilada dish here. I'm going to get me a tortilla out. Actually, I'm going to heat these tortillas just for about 20 seconds so they're more pliable. You can use corn tortillas. We prefer flour tortillas here. So that's what I'm using. All right, so I got my heated tortilla. We're going to get some filling in it. Some of that shrimp vegetable goodness. Wrap it up. Oh, I almost did an enchilada crime. You got to get cheese in that thing.
You're damned right.
So we'll get some shredded Monterey Jack in there. Now we'll roll it up and then place it in your baking dish, or in my case, my enchilada dish, seam side down. Spoon enough enchilada sauce over it to get the whole tortilla wet. And then I'm going to top that with a good melting cheese. You can use more Monterey Jack like I just used, or Oaxaca is another good cheese. I have some Chihuahua cheese. I'm going to put that on the top. Then it goes into the oven for about 20 minutes, and then we'll be ready for some judgment. So I'm going to get these enchiladas finished up, and then we'll hear from the director. Oh, will we? We'll see you then. All righty, the enchiladas are just out of the oven. The director is trying to get this cooled down so she can give us the verdict. Is it heated all the way through?
Yep.
It's hot.
That's very good. That's very tasty. Yum.
Very good, very tasty, yum. Do you need to hear more? I don't. Hey, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, hit that subscriber button and become
A sunscriber.
a sunscriber. She's so clever.
Yes, she is something special.
Very special.
Hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. Leave us a comment. What's your favorite type of enchilada? This is probably our 7th or 8th different enchilada video, and we love them. I'll keep making them. Give me some variations. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today, and until we see you next time, fair winds and following seas.